Hello everybody, we're meeting here today about Ultimate Freyna mobbing build. This build exactly working very good in Axion and you can use everywhere for mobbing this build. Let's start build. First steps, I wanna tell you about Reactor. Toxic mechanism reactor we're using because our character toxic and tech. And for down course, we're using skill cooldown and skill effect range. About external component, we prefer to using here Slayer set. Too many people wanna use plague set. Maybe you can see that plague set giving more toxic damage, but I tried everything and almost you taking the same damage and sometimes with Slayer is more damage than plague. That's why I prefer to using Slayer set for this. Then we're using Secret Garden because Secret Garden also giving us skill power from here. When we're using your skills every time, this one is taking 3 times stacking and around 60% you're taking skill power from here. That's why we're using this. Then we continue our build inside. We're using for trigger module Power Beyond. When we're using Power Beyond, you can use your first and third ability every time for mobbing, and when you're using fourth time your skills, then all enemies is taking in one area and more quickly defeating everything. That's why we're using this one. And we're using venom injection red modules from here. For venom injection, giving us every time shield per second, and also for every enemy's 25% toxic resistance is making down, and also we're taking from with this skill power, we're taking around 66 skill power from here. You can use your first and third ability for all monsters, and you can use your fourth ability unique weapon for dungeon bosses. Then you can easily defeating everything. We're using from here increased shield, overhand shield. If you're asking why we're using exactly this two module, because when we're using venom injection, this one using your HP first steps if you don't have shield. That's why we're using shield modules for supporting our shield. Then we have 1 HP and around 9000 shield. Then if you have shield, this one start using your MP, not using your HP. That's why we're using that one. And rest we're using toxic amplification, tech amplification, focus toxic and focus on tech for supporting our skill power and also supporting our cooldown. Then we're using here MP collector. When we're defeating our enemies 17% chance we have, then every time we're getting back MP. Like this, we don't have any problem with MP easily. Also we're using nimble finger and MP conversion for supporting our cooldown. And last one, we're using skill expansion here. With this one also we're giving more effect range and our skills is going more big area, then we're hitting more enemies like that. If we continue invasion reinforcements, hunt fourth one we're using for supporting our cooldown, recovery third one for supporting our MP, and survival fourth one. When we're hitting enemies, we're taking here 10% defense and 2.5 max shield, but per 2,500 defense is looking more giving defense for us and more shield like that. That's why we prefer to using this one. About Arche tuning, we're using from here little bit supporting our shield and HP like this because we're using overamp shield. What we have from HP everything turning shield. That's why we're a little bit taking from here for more survivability. And also we're using skill power, skill cost, skill effect range, cooldown. And last one, toxic cohesion. When we're defeating our enemies, 3 times stacking this one. Around 25% toxic skill power we're also taking from here. That's why we're using this one. If I wanna show you something, for example now this enemies 190 level, like in the Axion, you opening your second ability, this ability every time stay open. Then you just shooting enemies, your first and third ability. Every time you hitting with them. You can see, after fourth time you're using skills, then your trigger module is start working, then all enemies coming in one area and you defeating all of them and giving in the same time more damage in one time. That's why we're using this one. In Axion, we giving around 100,000, 140,000 damage, but when you're using one time your skill with without red modus normally also it's working, but with this one we also getting a toxic skill power and supporting our shield every second. Then when you're using your one skill, for example your first ability, you're giving here skill power X 160% damage, and also in down his second ability is working, panic. Panic also giving 175% damage. Like that, when you're using your one skill, then you're hitting 2 times with your skills. You can see also in the screen. Like that, when we using our first and third ability, actually we normally sending 2 skill, but we're using 4 times skill damage. That's why we prefer this one. If you're looking like that, if you give 135,000 damage, if you make this one double X, is around 260,000 damage you can give with one skill. Our build is like this, guys. I hope everybody like this build. Also tell your idea for me. We're growing together. See you later next builds. Bye!
Don't you go, you make my every cell flow, my every breath slow and cold. Yeah, that's how you make me feel I'm yours. You bring me up when I hear only radio static. Play me a song on repeat. Right now, you hit me like chemicals. I doubt I'm ever gonna let you go. To come down feels like a bitter antidote. Never let go, never let go, no. Right now, hit me like chemicals. Right now, never gonna let you go. To come down like a bitter antidote. Never let go, never let go. Don't you know, we all need someone to love, need someone to make it feel like home. You make me feel I'm home. You bring me up when I hear only radio static. Play me a song on repeat. You hit me like right now, you hit me like chemicals. I doubt I'm never gonna let you go. To come down feels like a bitter antidote. Never let go, never let go, no. Right now, you hit me like chemicals. I doubt I'm ever gonna let you go. To come down feels like a bitter antidote. Right now, hit me like chemicals. Right now, never gonna let you go. To come down like a bitter antidote.
that you